Being aware when it comes to fraud patterns is important, not only once a year or during a specific week. Why? Because we all pay far too much for fraudulent behavior, financially, but not only. During the next few minutes, I will introduce you to the annual Fraud Week, initiated by the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Great to have you here.
Corporate integrity, fraud, non-compliance, and cybersecurity. Would you like to understand the root causes, detect threats, and take measurements to protect the most precious assets? As a leader, you need to be prepared and stay actionable in the event of an incident. Sonja Stirnimann talks in her podcast, The Human Factor, Corporate Integrity Matters, to leaders and entrepreneurs who want to have impact, foster corporate integrity, and act as role models. As an international expert for corporate governance and integrity, entrepreneur, and independent board member, she knows the challenges. Let her inspire you.
Welcome back to this new episode of the podcast, The Human Factor, Corporate Integrity Matters. You might be a board member, an investigator, a corporate integrity leader, or on your way there. What we all have in common, we strive for leadership with integrity. I'm your mentor and sparring partner when it comes to corporate integrity with impact, founder of Corporate Integrity Concepts with the different formats for corporate integrity leadership. And the vision to protect and secure assets, reputation, and actionability, yours and the one of your organizations. Why? Because corporate integrity matters to all of us. And today I just have one very specific topic, or better, initiative, I would like to share with you. The Fraud Week 2021 is coming and starts soon, starting on November the 14th. Every year we have a designated week in November which we call the Fraud Week. And when I say we, I mean the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. The goal is to minimize the impact of fraud by raising awareness. And what we as certified fraud examiners still believe is that this could preliminarily be achieved by promoting awareness and education. Here I would like to thank the ACFE, the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, organizing the Fraud Week every year. My wish is that a lot of experts join the global effort to minimize the impact of fraud. It costs us all a fortune, year by year. For us as individuals and as organizations, it is no question that we support that initiative as official supporters. That's also the reason that in the next week, during the official Fraud Week, we are also more active on LinkedIn, sharing our opinion and thoughts about fraud, non-compliance, and how we can protect our assets. We are also convinced about the importance of raising awareness to improve corporate integrity. Fraud still costs us at least 5% of the profit margin every single year. Would you like to waste that money instead of investing into the future? The future of our organizations and especially the vision we have? I think not. We will also offer to our community the interactive workshop, How Corporate Integrity Impacts Fraud. So if you are interested in joining, let us know via LinkedIn or via email. As our listeners, you have the chance to sign up to this special event and first of an upcoming series called Virtual Brown Bags for Corporate Integrity. These workshops are privately held, therefore your reaction either via email or LinkedIn is necessary and appreciated. The goal of these virtual brown bag sessions is to provide practical advice and share insights from global leaders when it comes to integrity, the key success factor and competitive advantage. But now, what can we do in our environment to do so, to achieve that? We call it AKA, aware, knowledgeable, and alert. By signing up to the virtual brown bag, you are already connected to other experts, so it's completely free of charge and the link to register is also included in the show notes. We will then learn from others, learn by listening, learn by questioning, and learn by observing. We will identify the red flags and be alert at the right moment in time. And the more we practice it, the better we are, prepared when we are in that situations. So retrospectively, we have all seen the various red flags at each level, no matter what kind of position you have or had. We saw what happened at the board level, but we also recognized that the recruiting process needs improvement. We recognized the behavioral change of our CEO, but never asked what is going on. Now, when we are facing the need of an investigation, it becomes clearer with every question raised. And these are just a few examples, and I know you all have or had the same experiences. Be aware, knowledgeable, and alert. That's what we all can do to protect our organization's assets. And for today, this was a very short episode raising awareness of the upcoming Fraud Week organized by the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. This was the episode number 35 of the Human Factor Corporate Integrity Matters. Following the motto, corporate integrity secures and empowers individuals and organizations. Would you like to learn more, meet peers, and getting qualified? So visit the website Corporate Integrity Concepts or Corporate Integrity Academy. Or do you think this podcast could be interesting for someone you know? Sharing is caring, and we are always happy to welcome your peers to our community. And if you like this episode, subscribe and don't miss any of the future ones. The show notes are, of course, enriched with relevant information, and your connection via any of the social media channels is highly appreciated and will be answered. Promised. And please do not forget, topics of your interest or interview partners are highly welcome. Just send me a note on any of the channels you know. Thank you for listening. My name is Sonja Stirnimann and I'm your host. Stay curious, actionable, and a role model. Take care and goodbye.